Yeah?
And put the flannel on it.
What was that stuff they used to put on there?
Camphorated oil.
Yeah.
What was it?
Camphorated oil.
Camphorated oil.
Camphorated oil. Well,
And you could, the vapor would get in your nose.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember that.
yeah. No, it was Vicks Vapor Rub.
I was just going to say, if I had a bad throat, Mum would rub my throat with Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah?
Well, that came later, I
And
think.
she'd tie a stocking around my neck.
But that came later, Vicks Vapor Rub.
And tie a stocking around your neck?
She'd tie a stocking around my neck to keep in the warmth of the Vicks Vapor Oil. Vicks, what do we call it? Vicks ointment.
The Vicks ointment.
Vicks Vapor Rub or whatever it was.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
And she'd tie it, and yeah.
And the what?
Well, he said it had to be a silk stocking.
Why silk?
I don't know, Russ. I just remember these things from childhood.
I remember was it Bill Cosby used to talk about his mom doing Vicks Vapor Rub sandwiches.
Oh, I don't think I'd like that.
I don't think I would either.
I think it was a joke.
I think it must have been. Because you're not supposed to ingest it, are you?
I don't think so. Well, you never know.
A lot of things you remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as time went on, during the war years, the silk stocking became a Lyle one.
Became a what?
A Lyle stocking, because you couldn't get silk stockings.
Oh. Well, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Well, they used to put the tanning stuff on the legs or whatever it was to make your legs look dark, and then they'd take and put like a line down the back of the leg so it looked like a seam.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that.
You know, next weekend those plums are going to be ready, I think.
Who'd do that? Who'd do that with the tanning?
The girls, when they
Girls.
wanted to get all dressed up, they couldn't get silk stockings, so they had this stuff you could buy. They rubbed on their legs, and it made their legs look dark as though you had stockings on. And back in those days, silk stockings had a seam on the back, and they had to straighten the seams up so that the seams didn't look funny on the back of your legs, so that they followed the contour of the leg. So after they'd get this color on their legs and make their legs look like stockings, then one of their buddies would take and run like a little line down the leg.
So it looked like a seam.
So you looked like you had stockings on. Because they couldn't buy silk stockings during the war, so that's what they would do.
Yeah, that's right.
funny.
And I'm sure you guys in England did too.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Because we did over, not we, but the girls did it over
I
here.
somehow just can't imagine Dad darkening his legs and then putting a line up down the
No,
back of
I
it.
was exempted from that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, because
Good
I was
for
a
you.
guy. You see. But the girls all did. The ones that were at that age.
Yeah.
And you would have been at that age.
Yeah.
You were a teenager when the war was on.
I remember when I was 17, I desperately wanted to join up when I was 17. And I went into the recruiting office. I wanted to go into the WAFs.
Into the WAFs?
Into the WAFs. I wanted to go into the WAFs, and I went...
Women's
waltzing.
Auxiliary Force.
Yeah. Women's Auxiliary Air Force.
Yeah.
And I went waltzing home with this thing, and my dad said, bugger that, and ripped it
What
up.
do you say, Bucker, that?
Bugger that, and ripped it up. That was the end of that.
Wouldn't let you go?
Wouldn't let me go, no. Wouldn't let me go. So
Figured you were too young?
That caused a bit of a... Well, I was the one and only, and I guess he was scared I was going to get myself into trouble. But that caused a little dissension in the household for a few weeks.
I guess.
He was thinking of your safety.
Oh, I guess so.
He didn't want you carousing with all those wild ones over there.
That's right. He thought I'd get myself into trouble, I suppose.
Well, you never know.
One guy, when Mavis was young, he was in the service. These are stories Mavis has told me. And he had an eye for you, didn't he? And he went away and came back.
Went to Germany.
Yeah, and then he came back.
Yeah,
You didn't even know he was there. You come home and he was at your house.
And he was sitting by the fireplace. I said to Mum, what's he doing? We called him Ginger because he had red hair. My mum said, you'd better come into the kitchen. And she read me a lecture, and I said, I didn't ask him to come home. I didn't ask him to come home. She said, well, he's here now, and you better do something about it.
He thought you
So
were...
I had to go and sleep at my grandmother's.
He had designs on you.
Yeah, I had to go and sleep at my grandmother's for the week he was there. But he was serious. I mean, oh, geez, I was 16. I didn't have any intentions of being serious with anybody.
You were too busy having a good time.
I was.
And
now-
now with your painted legs and lines up the back of your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Remember you told me that when you were working and you were getting, you'd be up getting something out of the shop or something like that? Wasn't there some of the troops going by one time and the guy said, eyes right, and they all turned in your direction and went...
They'd do that. They went marching by on exercises almost every morning from the barracks.
That's funny. They all gave a little whistle.
Yeah, they all gave a little whistle.
Eyes right.
Well, you must have thought that was pretty good.
I did. I thought,
Wow, I got a
that's
whistle.
kind of nice.
Yeah.
That place is no more. I even remember the phone number. Charles Tate & Company, 1938 Limited. Telephone number, Northampton 666.
Northampton?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Over the tannery,
That was the leather merchant's office.
the leather merchants.
Yeah.
You still remember it after all those years?
Yeah.
Huh.
Dinned into my memory.